team's performance.
13 WNBA Pink Diamond Coach Cards are here, and you can pick one from an option pack after completing a WNBA-inspired challenge group.
Then stay tuned to NBA 2K My Team on social media for locker codes to pick up more coaches from that option pack.
Asia Wilson.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Moments from now, at the Chase Center in San Francisco, California, the Rockets taking on the Warriors. For the Rockets, currently 8th in the Western Conference, looking to move up coming down the stretch. Warriors, Rockets, it's next. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. So the Houston starting five. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün, and it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Then there's Jimmy Butler, then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Smooth in at the 2 spot. And close to a quarter of the way into the season now, Grant, how aware are the players of where they are in the season?
You know, B.A., you generally are aware of where you are in the year, but you rarely see guys counting games played or anything like that.
Green against Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
You know, not too many teams have the stability at head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. There's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Here's Van Vliet, following the score by Golden State. Outside for Green. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot, and it was on display right there as he knocked it down. Wow! I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Smooth. Green covering. Smooth, no good. And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for Houston. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
Well, it would have been really nice to get that win on the road, but no team ever happy with a loss. They put up a good fight, and they had nothing to hang their heads on after that one.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks.
Assist goes to...
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Now here's Brooks. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Van Vliet outside, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Warriors basketball.
Golden State has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Curry against Van Vliet. Curry passes to Smooth. Back to Curry. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And here in the first half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at the Nuggets, They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're playing fantastic basketball right now. I know it's early in the year, but surprisingly, they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go and get back on track.
Once again for your
Looking now at some numbers for Tari Eason. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts allow. Thompson to get a hand on it.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 7-point differential.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
To the paint. Here's Smooth. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Can't get it to go. Curry with some nice D. The Warriors have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Smooth. Gets the 3 ball to go. Smooth's got 9 points.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Thompson passes to Van Vliet. Now here's Şengün. And stolen by Green. Butler with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Oh, there's the alley. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at Golden State, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And of course, Houston, currently a ways below.
Well, I think for Golden State, you really have to give credit to the coaching staff. They did a great job preparing for the season. Now they're maximizing their talent, and wow, they've had just a terrific start.
It's been nice to see the early puzzle pieces come together, complement one another, and they've really gotten off to a hot start. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Smooth. He's got 9. And he jams it home with authority.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. The Rockets have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Picked him. Takes it inside, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Last time they met was in Houston.
It seemed like coming into that game, they looked a little off, and they never really hit their stride.
Yeah, and that score got a little bit lopsided, so not the kind of effort that they want to repeat anytime soon.
With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. The Warriors, number 1.
Well, over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
There's the steal. Uses the glass on the layup. Smooth's got 15. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stat for the Warriors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Green. No good again that time.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Here's Curry. Softly drops in the floater.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Rockets trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Brooks. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Eason comes in for Brooks. Out left to the wing. Kuminga, the pass to Smooth. Drives to the hoop. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Timeout called. Houston. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.